Hello, everyone. Welcome to WGSN-DB Going Solo Network. You guys are listening to Going Solo with Cece, and this is the number one internet singles talk network. And I want to welcome you to our program here tonight. We're going to talk about transition, transformation, and really kind of how we get to that point and what we can do with our mindset to be able to get to that. But first of all, if you don't know me, I am Cece Shatz. I am the Doyenne of relationship building. I'm a divorce, dating, and a life coach, connecting singles throughout the Going Solo Network. So you can find everything that I do on the goingsolonetwork.com. And I hope that you'll check that out. I'd like to also thank our sponsors today for the show. It's goingsolocommunity.com and meettheright1.com. And man, if we're talking about transformation, we're talking about really transforming your life, going through the transition that many of us have to do when we've lost a partner, whether it be by divorce or by death. Certainly, the site goingsolocommunity.com is certainly there to help you to be able to get through that. But let's talk about our subject today. And I'm terribly sorry, my guest at the last minute is not able to join me, Michele Blood. So this is her specialty, the desire to be awakened, affirmation, power, and transformation. And so she's got some information out there. You can just Google her and you can find her. It's Michele Blood. But unfortunately, she's not able to be with us here tonight. So we're going to talk about this subject because it's too important to just forget about, right? We are all in a transition state, all of us. As we move through our lives, we're transitioning to one area into another. But how do we awaken ourselves to be able to step out of the muckety muck of everyday living, right? And that's what we want to talk about here today. We want to talk about the 6 ways of transforming. And so let's talk a little bit about that. Number 1 is to declutter not only your mind, but declutter your area. And so when your area is a mess and everything is helter-skelter and you feel unsettled in your life, you'll look around and you'll find everything that's all about you is in a cluttered state. So start to make moves to declutter. And when you start decluttering, when you're doing it physically, when you start doing it physically and decluttering your area, then you can start decluttering your mind, right? What is in there in your physical space that's bothering you that might be very well holding you back? Are there, I have a tendency, and I know maybe you do, that I hold on to things because they serve memories for me, right? But the reality is the memories that I have are from within, right? They're not necessarily on that particular object. So we get our knickers in a twist, right? When we're going through divorce or we're going through a loss, and we have to start dividing up objects and dividing up things. And so we start to look at those items as something more than what they truly are. So as we're decluttering, we want to really think about that. Do we really need to have those things with us, or can we take a picture of them, right? And then pass them on to other family members and move them forward, because everything in which we have, every physical thing in which we have, has some sort of attachment to it, right? So it has some sort of vibration there. So the best way to do is to be able to declutter your physical area as much as you possibly can, and then start to look towards yourself, right? Allow your thoughts to pass through without judgment, slowly watching your mind clear of the mental clutter that you have within. Meditation is very good for this, to slow it down, to sit in a quiet environment, do breathing, deep breathing, and allow yourself to relax, allow yourself to really be in the presence of now, right? In order to be able to get a greater connection. And then, of course, we want to talk a little bit about your spiritual guidance, right? To move forward into the path of your spiritual journey and create a spiritual awakening for yourself. So that is one of the things that you want to do, is be able to start making that connection and awareness as you move forward. And the first thing is declutter. Declutter your space, your physical space, Declutter your mind. The second is examine your beliefs. And when we close tonight, we're going to talk about affirmations. And I've got a huge list of affirmations that we can share with each other, and you can say to yourself as you move forward. But examine your belief system. Really, truly understand your conscious mind, with that intentional one of what you truly do believe. Understand that your energy and that what you're putting out in the world is really a huge statement with regards to yourself, and it also regards to your spiritual awakening and your spiritual growth. So what you truly believe in your life, um, it's like, you ever heard that old saying, stinking thinking, right? We don't want to do that. So what we truly do have beliefs in, what is important to us, those are the things that we want to start really homing in on. And again, we can do that as we're meditating, as we're in that quiet space. We're allowing ourselves to slow down. We're allowing ourselves to be able to get comfortable with who we are and what it is that we want in our lives, what we believe in. The other thing is expand your mind. So often I think we live in this confined, limited environment, right? And we don't allow ourselves a possibility of opportunities and the possibility of things that might very well come to us. So as we begin to dream, and we just had a very good show on with Martha Davis Alexander talking about dreaming big, dreaming, things that are holding you back in your dreaming and moving forward in your life. Those things are what's truly important to us. And so we want to expand on that as we're making that transition, because the thing is we're not, and you've heard me say this so many times, you're not who you are yesterday, nor are you going to be who you are tomorrow. Because as you keep evolving in life, things keep growing, things keep expanding, things keep awakening around you. And so that's what we want to talk about tonight. We want to talk about being awakened in your affirmation power and transformation. Be allowing yourself, in order to believe there's something better out there for you. There's something that's going to move you and propel you through. And so often we have doors that open for us. We have opportunities there that are there. We might wake up, right? How many times have you gone to sleep and you woke up with an idea in your mind, right? Something is being planted in within your mind for you to be able to awaken to it, something new that's going to be a new experience for you. And so when that opens, that door opens for you, you want to, go through it. You want to get to grab a hold of it and be able to express yourself and be able to go through and do something that maybe you didn't think that you could do, but something surely you are meant to do. And that's that great transformation that's out there for you. So expand your mind, read books, attend lectures, talk to friends, really look at different things. I love YouTube because YouTube has everything under the sun in it. Excuse me, I have something in my eye, but it has everything under the sun in it. So you can Google all kinds of different things. You can, and on Google, you can check out different and explore different things and really widen your possibilities of what you want to do. So if you have an interest in something, start expanding your mind on that particular interest. Then the next thing is go outside, really feel the energy of the outdoors, because the vibration of what you feel out there is truly important. I, like everyone, is stuck behind a screen a lot. And so I spend a lot of time looking at the computer, doing those kind of things. But really, when we want to get centered, we have to go outside, be still a little bit, get in the fresh air, start looking at the trees and the birds and all the nature that's around us. And it allows ourselves to really have an appreciation of, this great area in which we live in. I live in Florida, so a place that I love to go to is the beach, the quietness of the beach, hearing the waves go, watching people as they swim and do whatever, frolic in the sand. I enjoy that very much. And so I find that that's very relaxing. I haven't done that in ages, and so I probably need to do that. But one of my most relaxing times is spending it on the beach, just watching other people enjoy themselves and enjoying the sunshine. So do that. Get out a little bit, expand yourself a little bit. the biggest thing is be quiet with yourself and allow your mind to be able to really surface on the things in which you want to start meditating about, which you want to start thinking about. So you want to start creating a path for your transformation, right? And so then the other thing is you want to take care of yourself. So you want to eat healthy, stay active. A great way to stay connected with yourself and your higher power is really understand your body. Keep your body clean and clear by feeding it with and moving it often. And so we can't say that enough. And I know that I'm like you all. We sit behind the computer. We need to get up, get moving, and start making things happen in our life. So let's talk a little bit about the next one, because I think this is very important, right? Learn to let go. And this is the last one that I have on here. So the transition might be a little fast, a little quick tonight. The show might be quick. But learn to let go. The reality is you can't force something within your life, right? So if you're going through a relationship loss of some sort, if you're going through a transition of employment, if you're going through just trying to figure out what you want to do in life, you're going through this transition, this transformation period, right? So in order to be able to move forward, right, we cannot keep everything we have in the past. So we have to let go in order to have new things come to us, right? We have to allow ourselves the space and the time in order to savor what we had and realize the good points and maybe the not so good points, right? What we've learned from that. And then we want to be able to move forward. And so sometimes we have to start letting go of some things, letting go of objects, because as we're decluttering, we're letting go, right? We have to let go of some negative things that are within our minds, right? We have to let go of maybe some of our preconceived ideas of what things should be, because I think a lot of times we focus our futures on what we think our future should be. And the reality is we're not stepping towards that exact future, right? And so as we move forward into this transition period, into this transformation that we're going to make in our new lives, transitioning, whether you're transitioning into, a new position or being single, or maybe thinking about dating again, thinking about a partnership in your life, maybe a lot of different things you could be transitioning into. But in order to move forward, in order to truly to have things transpire into your life, you have to let go. And so that is a really crucial segment of it. So you have to think to yourself, what is it that I need to let go in order to have open arms to be able to move forward? And so that is what I want you to think about. When we come back from our break, we're going to talk about affirmations. And I've got a huge list of affirmations that we're going to discuss. And I hope that you'll jot these down. Maybe listen if you don't capture them all. Listen to the show later on and capture them then. But try to add a few of these into your lifestyle. Maybe if you could add, maybe 6 of them, or however many you want. You could trade them and switch them up every day, that kind of thing. I would recommend affirmations. You say them every day, maybe for a month. You take maybe 5 or 6 of them and do them for a whole month, because it takes 30 days for your life to switch, right? For your life to change, for your mindset to start really homing in on where it is that you want to make that transition in your life. We know that transitions are not an easy thing. To make a complete transformation is very difficult to do, but it can be done, and it can be very glorious when that happens to you. So I want you to think about that a little bit. If you're not happy with your life the way it is, if you don't feel awakened to the possibilities of what your life could be, then it's time now for us to get together and think about transforming you into a new life, right? Into a new, stepping towards the life of your choice, stepping towards the life that you want. And I hope you'll reach out and contact me if you feel like you need a little help along the way. I'm going to give you my email, which is goingsolo@gmail.com. You guys can contact me there. You can contact me on the goingsolomedia.com. There's a place there where you can send a message if you'd like. And then, of course, if you want to go on goingsolonetwork.com, all of our information is on there. You can contact me that way too. I'm on all the social media platforms, Facebook, everything else. So don't hesitate reaching out, because I love to hear from you. And I personally answer all of your emails and respond back. So I may not do it in a quick fashion, but I always try to make sure that I respond back to you. So let's think about our transition. Let's think about where we truly want to be in life. Let's think about the awakening, right? The awakening of the transition, and the desire that we want to awaken, right? So the affirmation power of transformation. And I'm terribly sorry our guest could not be here tonight, because I think she would have been very enlightening on this subject. However, that's just what happens sometimes, and we have to roll with the punches. So I am Cece Shatz. When we come back, we're going to talk about affirmations. I've got a huge list. Grab your pen, get your paper, and let's start writing them down. I'd like for you to pick out at least 6 of them. And we're going to do, for the next 30 days, we're going to say what those affirmations are. Maybe I'll go on Facebook and say them, and you can say them with me too. But let's start making a shift in our lives, right? Let's start creating a transformation. Let's start creating a path of where we want to be in our lives. So we talked this, the beginning of this show, I want to just go over it real quick, and then we're going to do our little break. So we talked about decluttering our lives, both physically and mentally. We talked about examining our beliefs in life, examine our mindset, explore new ideas and differing beliefs that we have, read books, attend lectures, conversations with individuals, really truly starting to awake our inner mind to be able to move forward in the areas in life that we truly want to do. We want to go outside and really smell in, the gardens. We want to breathe fresh air. We want to really get in touch with our spiritual being. And the best way to do that is be quiet within yourself and really be in a wholesome, outside, magical and spiritual environment. So create that energy for you. Take care of yourself. We want to both take care of ourselves physically and mentally. So we really want to start cleaning through our bodies and understanding our minds as we move forward in this. And the biggest thing, we want to learn to let go. And we talked a little bit about that, learning to let go, and the importance of that as we want to move forward in our lives. So we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk about the affirmations. I've got a whole bunch of them I want to share with you, so you can jot them down as you go. Pick out 6 that you like. Let's talk about them in the month here, and let's see if we can make a shift in your life and in my life. I'd love to do that too. So we'll be right back. This is Going Solo with Cece. You guys are listening to WGSN-DB Going Solo Network. We'll be right back. Hello, welcome back to WGSN-DB Going Solo Network. This is Going Solo with Cece. I want to welcome you back. We're talking about a great topic here tonight. We're talking about the desire to be awakened, affirmation, power of transformation. Boy, that's a big title, isn't it? I do want to apologize. Our guest tonight was Michele Blood. Unfortunately, she's not able to make it. So we do apologize for that. But like anything here on Going Solo, we know we have to roll with the punches. Life doesn't always deal us the cards that we want. And so we know that as we're moving forward in our lives, we're making that transition. And so we don't cry in our coffee, right? We move forward and we try to make things happen. And so that's what we talked about here. The first part of the show, we talked about our desire to be awakened. We talked about the ways in which to ignite transformation in your life. So now let's talk about the affirmations that we need to say. The reason we want to do affirmations, and affirmations are really truly the power of our mindset, of shifting our mindset. And so we've got some super duper affirmations here that will help you. But you really want to start creating a shift in your negative to positive, right? And so often we have these thoughts and feelings that we kind of have within ourselves that are negative. And so we want to start creating a shift, creating a transition in our lives that we can transform our lives into the positive way in which we want. And so the best way to do that is start creating the shift within your mindset. And that's by action. And so what we want to do is we want to say things that will make us move into a more positive way. So I'm going to start reading these off, and there's about, I looked it up online, there's like 35 of them here. And you can pick and choose what you want to say, right? I have a lot of little sayings on my wall. You can see I said, stay positive, work hard, make it happen. I have, with God, all things are possible. I have all kinds of things like that I have that are inspirational to me, that make me kind of move forward, and that I home in on. But these are something that is going to shift your mindset, reprogram your mind, and visualize your life of your dreams. And so we want to make that transformation. So let's start with the first one. I am super healthy. So often we want to lose weight, right? Or we want to, really make that shift within our lives with regards to our weight, or maybe we're having some health issues or whatever like that. We have to start telling ourselves that we are healthy. I am super healthy. And so as we're doing that, we'll think twice when we want to eat that candy bar or eat those potato chips, because we are telling ourselves, I am super healthy. Only way to get super healthy is start taking action to make that happen. So we want to make the affirmation, I am super healthy. I am super wealthy. So often we want to win that lottery, right? So we got to buy that lottery ticket or whatever. But we want to start telling ourselves that of what we truly want. If it's opposite of what we are, so it be. And we're going to program our mind to think that things are going to be better for us, right? We're going to live in the now, and we're going to live in the present. So I am super wealthy. I am super rich. I am super abundant. Those are all affirmations in which to shift your life and make it more abundant for you, more financially wealthy. But wealthy could be anything, right? I am super wealthy. It could be wealthy in love. It can be wealthy in happiness. So then you want to start coming down, really forming in your mind what it truly is that you want. So as you're saying these affirmations, then you start listing what it is that you want, and you start moving forward with that. So then we're going to talk about personal, right? I am super confident. I am super confident. And you want to say it like 3 or 4 times. I am super confident. Till you start believing in yourself and you start believing that these things are yours. So again, pick out 5 or 6 of these, and you want to say them throughout the day, right? Look at yourself in the mirror in the morning and say them, but really go through it. I am super charismatic. I am super charismatic. I'm sorry. I am super lucky. I am super optimistic, right? I am super giving. And all of these are your own interpretation of what it is that you want, right? I am super loving, right? So you want to be loved. You have to, have to start number one, loving yourself, and you have to be able to, um, be loving. You have to be open the doors for loving, and you have to be super loving yourself. So I am super loving. I am super caring. I am super compassionate. I am super genius. I am super generous. I am super generous. I am super forgiving, because we don't always forgive, do we? We don't always forgive. So we want to say that I am super forgiving. I forgive and I forget, right? I am super happy. Yes, I'm super happy. I am super joyous. I am super joyous. I'm going to live my life. I'm going to move through the day. And no matter what hits me, I am going to be super happy, super joyous. I am super awakened. My mindset is awakened. My body is awakened. I am awakened to the possibilities of wonderful things that are going to happen in my life, right? I'm going to move forward in a very positive way. I am super calm. For those that get very excitable, I don't know. I'd have to say that a whole lot of times because I tend to be a real up kind of person. But I am super calm today. I am super positive, right? That's a really great one. I am super positive. I'm not going to let, the negative things in the world that are going to happen. I'm not going to let them invade my life, right? I am going to come out of this, whatever happens, in a positive way. And so I am super positive. I'm going to change my mindset and I'm going to shift it to the positive. Sometimes I've been told I'm a little annoying about that, but that's the way it goes. I am super detached from materialism. I am super detached from materialism. So if you tend to be, really kind of materialism, that's a good one for you. I am super detached from materialism. I am super courageous. I am going to move through. And if you want to listen to a great show, you want to listen to Martha. She goes through, hers is courageously you with Martha. So walking through that path courageously. So I am super courageous. I am super focused on my own life. So often we move around, we do so much for other people, right? Especially as moms, right? We focus on other people's lives so much. We're caring, we're loving, we're giving, and we don't focus on our own lives. So what we're going to do now is we're going to say, I am super focused on my own life. I am super smart. I am not going to let technology get in the way now that we're going to be coming up to retrograde here soon, which I think is starting tomorrow. I think it starts on the 9th. So we're not going to think that. We're not going to have that stinking thinking. We're going to be positive about going through retrograde. And we're going to say, I'm super smart and I can move through any problems that I might very well have with technology. And if I struggle, I just get somebody to look at it for me. But anyhow, I am super smart. I am super attractive. We don't always think we are, do we? Gosh darn it, I am super attractive. How about you? How do you feel? Are you super attractive? I am super awesome. Have you noticed something that's consistent with these words? It's super, right? I am super awesome. I am absolutely super awesome. And so you want to say that over and over and over again. I am super productive. How many times do we want to achieve things, not only in our life, but every day, right? We have make a list of things that we want to do and we want to achieve these things. So what we're going to say to ourselves is as we get up in the morning, I'm going to be super productive today. I am going to get things done. I'm going to make them happen. I'm going to move them, shake them, and get going on that. And so that is a great one to say. I am super productive. I am super grateful. And if you're not writing down what you're grateful for, or if you're not saying it every day, I make a mental note every day to say a few things of what I'm grateful for before I go to sleep. Before I close my eyes, or as I'm closing my eyes and I'm drifting off to sleep, I always say, I thank for what I have. I'm so grateful for everything that I have in life and everything that's going to happen to me as I move forward, all the new awakenings, all the new transformations that's going to happen, all the new people that are going to come into my life. So when you're talking about yourself and you're thinking about what you're grateful for, think about what you're grateful for in your past. Think about what you're grateful for in your now, in your present. Think about what you're going to be grateful for in the future, right? I am thankful and grateful for moving forward, or being financially abundant, or having wonderful kids that are going to grow up and have great careers and be happy with themselves, right? Those kind of things you want to think about in the past, in now, and in the future, what you're grateful for. I am super grateful. I am super gifted. And believe it or not, you are, because we are all gifted in some area in our lives. We all have some sort of special gift that we can not only share with other people, that we're able to move forward in our lives with. So you all have a gift. If you don't know what your gift is, start thinking about what you really bring to the table, because I think you'll be surprised to find truly how awesome you are and what a super gift that you do have, because we all have them. I am super blessed. Oh, thank the Lord, because we are all super blessed. And so we want to give thanks for that we are super blessed, and thank you for being so blessed, and blessed today. We are blessed tomorrow, and we will be forever blessed. So we want to think that I am super blessed. I am super talented. We all, again, as the gifted, we all have a talent of some sort. What is that? Mine's a gift for gab, right? You can definitely tell that. But we are all talented in some sort of way. And so what is your talent, right? Think about what your talent is and be thankful for that. I am super talented. I am super driven. You have a goal, right? You determine what that goal is. You're in the driver's seat of that goal and you move forward. You are super driven. You are making the transformation of your life. You are transitioning into an area that you truly want to be. And so you're going to be doing that. I am super ambitious. How many times have somebody said, if you want to really get things accomplished get up an extra hour in the morning, right? If you want to go work out, to get up an extra hour earlier, do something like that. Be a little bit more ambitious. So you want to say to yourself, I am super ambitious. You want to start putting that energy level back into your way of thinking, into your mindset, into your body, into your energy, right? You want to start claiming the energy, having that vibration move towards you. You want to start making that transformation of being ambitious. So I am super ambitious, right? I am super prosperous. I am super prosperous. And so that is a really great one to say. And the last one we're going to say is, and this is so important, because this not only changes your world, but it changes everyone that touches your world. It changes everyone around you. I am super kind. I am super kind. I am going to love myself as I should, and I'm going to love those around me, right? I am going to treat them with love, kindness, and respect. And so I am super kind. Those are the wonderful things that you can say to yourself that will really brighten your day, highlight your day, move you forward in a very positive way. It allows your energy to start vibrating, right? To get to the level. And Martha and I were talking about that today. Martha Davis Alexander, where you can be at a lower vibration, right? Your energy level can be at a lower vibration. And if you want to raise that vibration up, then you have to start doing things that are going to raise your vibration, right? And these affirmations that we talked about here today, there's 35 of them. You can get them. There was an article written. I got them from this article, which I think is a great article. 35 super affirmations that will transform your life, by Ashid Med, I believe it is. And so it's called Awaken the Greatness Within. And it's a great article. And so I want to thank him for writing this, but I also want to thank you for tuning in and hoping that your life will be transformed. So, again, this is the Desire to Be Awakened Affirmation Power Transformation. I want to thank you very much for joining us here tonight. I am Cece Shatz. I am the Doyenne of relationship building. I am a divorce, a dating, and a life coach, connecting singles throughout my local area and hopefully touching you as you move through your day. But you can find me on goingsolonetwork.com. All of our information that we do for singles is right there. Our email is goingsolonetwork@gmail.com. And then, of course, all of our media is right here on goingsolomedia.com. You can reach out to me. I answer all my emails myself. They go to me. So I love to hear from you. If you want to hear something, if there's something happening in your life that you feel like you need a little bit of help with, let me know, because either I can help you or I'm in touch with wonderful coaches all around, all different areas, and that I can help direct you into a few of those things. Check out our wonderful new site, who is our sponsors tonight. It's goingsolocommunity.com. If you don't know about it, it's a singles community built specially for you to help transform your life into living the life that you want, connecting you with other like-minded people. It's an interactive community for singles. So check it out, goingsolocommunity.com. Then we've got a brand new site called Meet the Right One. It's exciting. It is a dating community. Totally different than a dating site. It's a dating community where you can go in and join groups, do different things. You can be active, and maybe you can meet someone that way. The difference is so often when we're swiping left and right, we don't really know who we're meeting, right? When we're doing community, we actually get to know the person a little bit more through interactive activities. So you want to join that site. It is new. Both of these sites are brand new. So we're trying to build them up, get some people in them so we can have a lot of fun. I am affiliated with both of these sites. So I want you to know that I will be there on the site too. And I hope that you'll come and hang with me and do some things. But I hope you enjoyed this show. It's a little bit different. We talked about the desire to be awakened, affirmation, power of transformation. I do apologize for my guest. She was not able to be with us here tonight, Michele Blood. Maybe we'll have her some other time. But you guys are listening to WGSN-DB Going Solo Network. This is the Going Solo with Cece show. I am Cece Shatz, and I want to thank you for joining me here tonight. Any questions, just reach out to me. I'd love to hear from you. Talk to you later. Bye for now.